welcome back to my channel. So I thought today I would make a tutorial kind of combining my recent favorite way to, do my foundation and a little bit of contouring and stuff like that, and a eye makeup tutorial using my Morphe Brushes Jaclyn Hill palette. Yeah, this is basically what I came up with. I kind of never know where my tutorials will go sometimes, but I really like how this came out. It's just kind of a very sultry, grungy, smoky eye with a really pretty mauve lip that might be my new favorite everyday lip thing. I always discover things during my tutorials too, so yeah, if you want to know how to get this look, then keep on watching. So the very first thing I'm going to start with is primer, and I'm going to be using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and I'm just going to spritz this all over my face. It's super light and super refreshing, so you don't feel like you have like heavy primer on your skin, so it's perfect. The next step is foundation, and the foundation I'm going to be using today is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. I've been using this for 3 years. It's like one of my favorite foundations. I just started using it again and I'm in love. So yeah, I'm going to be applying this to my face. And I'm going to be applying it with my Morphe G6 brush because I love this brush and it's so soft and little and perfect. So I'm just going to apply some on my brush and I'm going to kind of dot it in various places on my face. So yeah, and if you feel like you need a little bit more coverage, you can go and add another layer to your foundation. I generally like to keep it pretty thin, only because I know I'm going to go back with concealer. So instead of having a really heavy, cakey foundation, I can build up coverage with a concealer in just certain areas of my skin so my whole face isn't like poof. The next step is concealer, and lately I've really been into contouring and highlighting with cream products. Yeah, it's kind of become like my everyday thing. I love it, and of course it's very daytime friendly because I don't know if I can contour that much. I'm like too scared, but I like to do kind of like a slight little contour and highlight before I powder my face and stuff like that. So what I've been using lately and loving for that is my Morphe concealer palette. I love this palette. It really makes like contouring and highlighting very easy. You have like a range of colors to choose from. Sometimes I'm feeling the really bright highlight. Sometimes I'm like, let's go more like, skin tone color just to conceal. The 3 darkest shades, I normally go for the lightest of them only because these are a little bit orangey, and this is probably the most neutral one. I'm not sure which one this is, but I know they have another kind of like cool, warm, neutral type thing. I'm not sure which one I have. I feel like I have, I don't know which one I have. But yeah, so I am going to take the lightest shade in this palette, which is the first color, and I'm going to take a kind of fluffy synthetic brush. I'm going to swirl it in there and kind of apply this underneath my eyes. This product is not super like liquidy or creamy. It's kind of more of a stiff cream, but it's not really drying either. As soon as it kind of hits your face and warms up and you start blending, it's beautiful. So I'm going to apply some underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose. I'm going to apply some in the center of my forehead and a little on my chin and my cupid's bow, and yeah, so far that's our highlight. So next is our contour. I'm going to take this color right here, which is the lightest and more neutral toned of the darker colors, and I'm taking another brush, just another synthetic brush, and I'm going to make a little line from kind of the center of my ear outwards. So I'm just going to do that on the other side as well. And I'm also going to apply a little right underneath my bottom lip. Now I do this all the time, and I do it because it kind of gives a shadow to your bottom lip and it makes it look a little bit like fuller. So it's just like a little thing. I just got used to doing it all the time, so it just stuck. And now I'm just going to apply a little on the kind of edges of my hairline forehead area. If you have like a smaller forehead, you don't need to do this. I know my forehead's not gigantic, but it kind of brings everything together. It just adds a little bit of warmth to your skin. And if you're highlighting everywhere else, I like to kind of be consistent. So yeah, and then I'm going to take a little bit down the sides of my nose. Again, I don't always do this, but sometimes it's fun when I'm in the mood to like really do my makeup and have fun with it. So I'm drawing like a little line going through like on top bridge of my nose, and that's just when you blend it out, it kind of gives you like an illusion of like a cute little button nose. So yeah, totally unnecessary, but again, we're having fun, right? So I'm going to take the same Morphe brush I used for my foundation, and I'm going to start with the lighter colors just because it's easier for me to go light to dark, so I'm not spreading the darkness everywhere. So we are just going to start blending out the lightest colors and highlights on our face. So now I'm going to go ahead and start blending out our contour shades. So if you notice a little bit of like Beyonce like wind happening here, I had to bring in a fan because it got really hot in here, so yeah. That's that. So once I have kind of blended everything out, I'm going to take my Estee Lauder Double Wear Brush On Glow BB Highlighter. Wow. And this is an extra light 1N, and it's kind of just like a brightening pen. And I'm going to kind of apply this on my highest cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, just where we highlighted before. But this is just going to give us like extra oomph and extra brightness to our face. So yeah, and this is not like super pigmented where it's gonna be like whoa. It's just gonna like subtly, yeah, I guess it's just gonna add a little bit of brightness to our skin. So I'm just going to blend out this little highlight. Once I am done with all of that, I am ready for powder. And the powder I'm going to be using is my MAC Select Sheer Pressed Powder. I love this powder. It just makes everything look super soft. I'm just going to set my entire face. This powder is not super pigmented, but it gives a very soft look to your skin, and it's one of my favorite powders. So next up is some more highlighting and contouring. Obviously this is not maybe for everybody, especially for daytime. This is definitely sometimes for night or going out, special events, but I like to wear this on the daytime sometimes just because, you know, if I feel extra fancy or extravagant or I'm going somewhere and I want to look super cute, yeah, I'll do this. And if it's not your cup of tea, then you don't have to do it. You know, so yeah. I'm going to be taking my Kat Von D Shade Light palette, and I'm going to be taking these two colors right here and mixing them together for my contour. I'm just going to like kind of go over the areas that I contoured, just adding a little bit extra, and this is kind of, if you didn't blend out the contour like as best as you wanted to, this is going to give you the chance to kind of diffuse it and fix it and make it like softer looking. So yeah. So now is the highlighting. I'm just going to take the lightest shade in this palette, and I'm going to take a small fluffy brush and apply this right underneath my eyes. This is all kind of optional, but this is just to kind of give a brighter effect and to kind of target set your under eye concealer, so you know you don't get creasing or anything like that. So you can definitely skip this part, but I just like to, you know, extra's always good. I'm so extra. So now it's time for one of my favorite parts. I'm just so excited because I'm using a brand new product that I have not tried yet, and I'm like just over the moon excited. It is by ColourPop, and it is their brand new highlighters. I'm not sure exactly when they'll be released, but I was lucky enough to be sent some to try, and I'm just so excited and so happy, and I'm just like in highlighter heaven right now. I posted a picture of these swatches on Instagram a couple days ago, so you can check that out if you'd like. But the color I'm going to be using today is called Smokin' Whistles, and it's a really pretty kind of neutral pearly oyster kind of color. I absolutely love this. I haven't worn it yet, so let's see. I'm gonna apply this. If you've tried their blushes or anything like that, you know that they have kind of a wet moussey texture, so you can apply them with your fingers, which is best. It's the best application form. But I'm gonna try to apply it with a brush, and I'm gonna use something like this. It's kind of like a flat, dense, skinny brush, and I'm just gonna kind of take a little bit from the top, and I'm going to put this right on the highest point of my cheek, and I'm like excited. Dun dun dun. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me a moment here. Wow. Holy moly. That is just, oh, my sound effects. I'm so sorry. Wow. So I'm just gonna see how this blends out. Wow, that can you see that? I really hope the camera's picking that up. That is absolutely gorgeous. Oh Lord. Ooh, in the midst of all of this excitement, I forgot to put blush on. So I'm gonna apply my MakeupGeek Spellbound blush, which is one of my most favorite blushes ever. It's just a matte, dusty rose color. Yes. And I'm gonna just take a little brush and apply this to my cheeks. Usually I like to apply my blush and then my highlighter, but in this case we got too excited and forgot. So, you know, just, it's okay. So I'm just going to apply that to my cheeks. Yes. Okay, so for my eyebrows, I'm going to be using my E.L.F. eyebrow kit in the color Light. If you like cream, you know, eyebrow products, but Anastasia's might be like too pigmented or too much for you, definitely check this out because it's so creamy, but it's not like scary to use, and it's kind of harder to get like a heavy hand with it. So I absolutely love this stuff, and I'm going to fill in my brows with it. Yeah. So after 30 minutes of doing my eyebrows, it's finally time to move on. And for our eyes, I'm going to be using my Morphe Brushes palette. This is the Jaclyn Hill palette. I love this palette. It literally has the most gorgeous colors in it. I love Morphe brushes, I love their eyeshadows, and I love this palette. It just has a bunch of like warm colors, violets, browns, neutrals. The only thing this palette doesn't have is like a matte nude shade and a black, but you know, I can live without it because I have so many. But again, these colors are beautiful, and we're going to use this for our look today. The very first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm going to start off by taking Beaming from my SauceBox palette. I just kind of want a matte nude color to go under my brow bone and be a nice base for all my colors to blend out. Now I'm taking this color right here, and this is going to be our lid color. Now I'm taking this shade right here, and this is going to go into our crease. I'm going to take this color right here, and this is going to be our transition color from our crease to our brow bone, just to kind of have a nice gradient. I'm just taking that same crease color, and this is going to go right underneath our bottom lash line. So now I'm going to be taking this color here. I'm going to kind of apply it right in between the crease and the shadow color. And I'm also going to apply some to my bottom lash line. going back to my SauceBox palette, and I'm going to take the black color with an angled brush, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit. And this is going to kind of go right underneath our bottom lash line, as close as you can get to the lash as possible, and also the top. And now I'm taking a small little precision brush, and I'm just going to blend that black out. And now I'm going to pick up a little bit of this shimmery shade, and this is going to go in my inner tear duct. And now I'm just going to take some mascara and apply that to my lashes. I'm just going to take my Urban Decay Black Velvet eyeliner, and this is going to go in my waterline. Just to finish off the look, I'm going to take that shimmer that we used for the inner corner, and I'm going to apply some to my brow bone. For my lips, I'm gonna first align them with Soar by MAC. And now I'm gonna apply my Sephora lip stain in the color Marvelous Mauve. Final look, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Again, I just never know where these are going to take me, but I really like how it came out, and I hope that you guys did too. I hope it was helpful for you guys in any way whatsoever. Don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms, just if you want to keep up with me and my life and everything like that. Makeup by Jessie on Instagram, mesijesibeauty.com is my blog. All the information is always down in that thing, the box below me, so you can always check that out for more information. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! I always get questions in my comments what nail color I'm wearing in my videos, so if you're curious about this color, it is by Probell, and I don't know what this brand is exactly, but I think this came in one of my beauty boxes, Birchbox, Ipsy, or BoxyCharm. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, it's a really pretty like powder blue, you know, sky blue kind of color thing. Yeah, I love it. It's gorgeous. So yeah.